Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Pisces Soul Tribe. What's going on, you guys? Hopefully this message will find you in good favor, and that all has been well with you guys. So listen, I want to get into a general read for you guys, and Pisces, listen. There has been something major that has been holding you guys back. And I feel like it's a culmination of two things. I feel like it's a culmination of old remnants in your energy, as well as you yourself holding you back over maybe possible memories and things that have happened previously in the past few months, and things that you are continuing to heal from, as well as finding a way to maneuver past those things. But I will say this: you staying in those energies and allowing those energies to overtake you is in some capacity making you go in reverse, because there are really good things that lie ahead of you, but I can sense maybe some possible fear or just getting caught in those cycles of what that energy felt like. So with that being said, let's see what's going on, you guys. Spirit of the Most High, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, higher beings, gods, and goddesses. Messages for the Pisces Soul Tribe on what it is they're holding on to, and what can happen if they remain in that space. We bind and cancel any negative attacks, and we return those attacks to the sender tenfold. I am seeing the Eight of Swords, so definitely some mental blockages being self-imposed, but I'm also seeing the Nine of Cups as well. So I'm definitely getting a sense of where you are and what could happen. Spirit, what messages do you have what Pisces is holding on to? Okay. So we have the Three of Wands. There is some growth here, but I'm also sensing some stagnant energy. I do see it, because generally this is watching your ships come in, but this is also a moment of you meditating. So it honestly, with the way it's feeling, it's almost beginning to feel like a setback, only because you're just watching and you're paying attention. But I will note that there is some growth here. It's not the same stagnant energy it used to be when you were doing absolutely nothing. What else, Spirit? Okay. So we have the King of Swords coming in, and I'm getting a sense of the King of Swords has been coming out a lot, and like I'm getting a sense of this being mind over emotions. Now, granted, when it comes down to things like that, it is necessary to make head over heart decisions. But when you're too much in your head, it can also have you be in a space of stagnancy, because honestly, this energy feels a little cold. There is no real warmth to it, and I'm getting a sense of somebody who's doing more talking than feeling. What else, Spirit? Three of Coins. So building this foundation, which means you're starting over, because this is the foundation. This is what you're building everything else on. So I'm getting a sense of someone who's taking their time to build a solid foundation after some lessons that they have learned. But I'm also getting a sense of lessons that you had to unlearn. You had to rethink, to unthink the new thought. And I'm definitely getting a sense of that. I'm getting a sense also of somebody who's been doing a lot of studying and who's been doing a lot of research, possibly reconnecting to a few individuals, maybe for building and maybe establishing new types of relationships. But let's see. Yeah. So the Four of Cups, I'm getting a sense of somebody who's been spending a lot of time in their mind thinking about previous relationships that they've been a part of, be it romantic, friendships, as well as family. And I'm also getting a sense of, honestly, where you are now and where you're going to is going to be a waste of time. But I'm also getting a sense of major and monumental things happening with in the winter time concerning work, because I'm beginning to see snowflakes, on on this card. So I'm getting a sense of major things getting ready to happen for you, especially considering the time that we're in from fall to winter. And I'm feeling like the symbology in that is some things have to fall off in order to transition into this new season in the winter. But let's see what else. So I would say, Pisces, don't really waste your time concerned relationships that already have come to an end, because I don't think these relationships are going to be cycling back. There was definitely a need. Yeah. Five of Cups. Somebody really truly is in a space of reminiscing and thinking about some things that they have lost. And I'm also getting a sense of these things haunting you and putting you in a space of stagnancy. I feel like you're crying over spilt milk or spilt wine, in essence. But I also feel like this is a major disappointment to you. And let me be very clear. I understand that, but also it's like it's already happened. So moving forward, what can you do about what has already happened? What else, Spirit? One more. Seven of coins. So you've invested in something, and what I'm getting is you're really not sure that this is going to work out, that you're not sure if this is going to be a thing. What you've invested in, it may have a few little cracks in it, but I'm guaranteeing you those cracks is helping whatever you invested in come out to life, because sometimes everything needs just a little bit of help. But let's see what will happen if you don't release that mindset and come into, well, there we have seven of coins. I'm on the split. So you are, whatever you invested in is going to work out in your favor, is what I'm getting the sense of. But there may be some introspection that is required, or you may be in a space where you have to do this alone. Spirit, what will happen if Pisces doesn't let go of this particular mindset? Four of Wands. So there's some sense of celebration, some sense of success with what it is that you're invested in. But like, I feel like per usual and per all things, you're getting trapped in your mind. And that's a very, very strong, as well as imprisoning state to be in, because if the mind isn't right, then you will not be able to move forward. Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So I'm getting a sense of somebody who needs to renew their thinking. What else, Spirit? What is this for? Okay. Four of coins. I feel like someone's being held back from doing something, that somebody doesn't want to let someone go, is what I'm getting a sense of. I feel someone in your energy who sees that success is on the horizon for you, and they're doing anything that it is that they can possibly hold you back. I feel like somebody is maybe spying, grabbing some deeper sense of knowledge about who you are, maybe the traumas that you've dealt with in your childhood. Maybe you've shared stories with someone, but I feel like someone's holding someone back because they don't want them to progress and don't want them to move forward. What is this Four of Coins, Spirit? Yeah, so we have the Star here. Some sense of healing that needs to happen, because I do see wishes, hopes, dreams, and fulfillment happening with that as well. But the real core energy that I'm getting here is someone needs to heal something. And I'm definitely beginning to feel like it's some healing that needs to happen, maybe with some type of love dynamic, or with something that you love. Oh, you pick all of those up. Isn't that interesting? I say love, and then here's the lovers sitting here at the bottom of the deck that I had in my hand before all the cards spilled out on the ground. But the Chariot is out here, so I do see some quick acceleration, some fast forward movement once you get past that mindset. But Spirit, what is the Star? As I said, the Chariot flipped out. So you're coming out of some way of thinking, and like I feel like something, the healing is coming in to balance things out as well, because the Chariot does speak about balance as well as forward movement and forward acceleration. And I feel like with those hopes and that and the wish fulfillment and the faith that it is you have for what it is you believe in, I feel like you need to hold on to that, versus, because I feel like with the Four of Coins coming in, you're holding yourself back, honestly, because nobody else is here in this energy. Like, no one. Spirit, what's the Chariot? The Chariot is the Temperance. So like I said, someone needs to heal some space and use that energy, use that negative energy, and transmute it into something positive. And I feel like if you put that into your passions, you put that into what you are working towards, you could have success with that. Spirit, what's the Temperance? The Temperance is the Knight of Coins. A slow moving offer, but an offer coming in nonetheless. And like, I feel like this is an offer that will really ground you and really stabilize you, especially if you're building a new foundation with the Three of Coins. And like, I feel like with those foundations, the only thing that will really solidify that is another offer of stability with this Knight of Coins. Who is this Knight of Coins, Spirit? This Knight of Coins is what you're manifesting. It's what you are putting your time into. I feel like this is the inspiration, and like I feel like the purpose of this going slow moving is so it can settle properly. Because if it's not settling properly and something settles too fast or too quick, the foundation will crack. It'll be rickety. You know, you won't be able to lay not the foundation, but lay what you're building on top of that solid, because it's not a solid foundation. And like, I feel like slow and steady wins the race. That's what I'm feeling in my head. Slow and steady wins the race, because the only race you are in is your own. You're not in competition with anybody. Spirit, what is the Magician? The Magician is the Four of Swords. And like, I feel like this is the problem. Meditate and contemplate. Yes. Heal. Yes. A time of rest. Yes. But if you don't put something into action, then you won't move forward. Because like, I feel like someone who's you're thinking about manifesting something, but I'm not seeing any wands here. Yeah, the only wands that I saw was the Three of Wands previously with the Four of Wands, but there's no movement here besides, the Chariot. But I feel like the Chariot was coming in to balance things out versus accelerating you into a space where you were moving forward fast, because the Four of Swords and the Knight of Coins is not fast moving energy. Spirit, what is the Four of Swords? Four of Swords is the Six of Coins. So some equal balance, some sense of equal give and take. So there's a lot of balancing that needs to happen here, because that's what I'm seeing. You have the Six of Coins, you have the Temperance, you have the Chariot, Star is healing. Like, you have a lot of things coming in to balance things out. Spirit, what is the balance all about? The balance is about the High Priestess, to put you in a space where you become the divine feminine, where you're trusting what it is what it is you know. And even what you know isn't always spoken and isn't always revealed, but it is something that remains solid. So I'm getting a sense of someone who is trusting faith and trusting in spirit, trusting in the divine, trusting those nudges that you feel. And I do feel and get a sense of someone trying to move past some devil energy. And it's totally understandable, but like, I do feel like opposition is coming in to consistently throw you off where it is you need to go. So I would say remain focused and don't lose sight. What is the High Priestess, Spirit? The High Priestess is the Eight of Coins. You're working on mastering something in silence. People may see you moving, they may see you doing things, but they don't know exactly what it is you're doing, because I get a sense of what you're doing, being hidden behind the veil and being hidden from those who possibly would try to manipulate this or try to harm this. But I also get in a sense of, this is somebody who's doing something really unique and something really special, something that hasn't been done yet, and I feel like it's being hidden and it's being nurtured after, because if somebody else did get their hands on it, it'd be very manipulative. We do have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so definitely a spark of passion, a spark of inspiration. Spirit, what is the Eight of Coins? Wow. We have a pair, you guys. We have the Hierophant and we have the High Priestess. So I feel like behind the shadows and what is happening is a partnership also that you don't know about. And like, I feel like that is also being hidden from you and being worked behind the scenes, while you're also working on what it is you want to manifest and you want to work on, as well as that spark of inspiration. And I feel like once you connect with this, there is no stopping you. Spirit, what is the Hierophant? The Hierophant is the Two of Swords. So some clear and concise decision that needs to be made about what it is, maybe what it is you want to put into action, as well as you possibly accepting an offer of commitment from whoever this Hierophant is. Spirit, what is the Two of Swords? The Two of Swords is the strength. Like, I feel like someone's been stagnant and thinking about a decision that they need to make. And I feel like the strength is coming in to give you the willpower to execute whatever action needs to be made. So, Spirit, what is the Two of Swords and the strength? What decision needs to be made? Justice. More balance. I feel like there's something happening behind the scenes to balance things out. I'm also getting the sense of, this is fair, this is what you deserve, because like, I feel like you've been in the muck, and like, I feel like there is a lot that you have been through, but like, I feel like once you surrender, that's what I'm getting a sense of. Once you surrender all of those burdens, and once you surrender that particular mindset that you've been in about the stagnancy, about overthinking, because somebody's overthinking. And like, I feel like you have all the resources that you need available to you, but there's a small sense of fear, or what would happen once I start? Will I be okay? Will I be secure? And like, I feel like you will, because there's a lot of divine power and a lot of divine inspiration happening behind the scenes, especially with the Ace of Coins. Spirit, what is the Justice? And then we can get out of here, you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for being here with me, and all of the support and love that you all have given. But let's see what this Justice is. Spirit, what is the Justice? The Justice is the Sun. And I'm getting two things here, you guys. I'm getting a sense of you being overjoyed, but I'm also getting a sense of a divine birth, a star seed, a divine child, a very gifted child is what I'm also getting a sense of, because I do feel like that is your Justice. And we also have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So some sense of celebration, some sense of abundance. I'm feeling like something new is happening. And prior to that, we did see the Ace of Coins. So I feel like some of y'all may not want to hear this, but I do feel like there'll be new birth as far as passion, but I do feel new birth as far as a baby, if some of you all aren't pregnant even now to this very day. But Pisces Soul Tribe, that was the message. I hope that this message resonated in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you were able to take something from this that you needed. Pisces Soul Tribe, remember, if there's anything that you need from me, you can find that below in the description box. And as always, Pisces Soul Tribe, conquer this day, you guys. Bye, guys.